What's cooking my chopped banana cakes? If you guys were to answer one question, who is the best player, the greatest of all time in the game of League of Legends? Everyone would point to one man. 5 Worlds wins, 2 MSI wins, 10 LCK wins, 9 skins made in his honor. All roads lead to him. It's the unkillable Demon King, T1 Faker.
This time I want like it's magnetic. Super equilibrium. Like it's magnetic. Super equilibrium.
Alright, this is the end of day 1 of my League of Legends journey. Now, Jesus Christ, it was a day 1 for sure. First, I lost the game of ranked as Ari. I went 4-8. I didn't have the best laning phase, I'll be honest. It was rough. It was rough. Then I played a normal game of Hecarim. I lost 8-12. There, I kind of got jungle gapped. But even though I got jungle gapped, it wasn't my fault because our Gragas went 2-7 and our support went 2-8. But like, I kind of got jungle gapped. Then I played another normal game of Smolder. I lost this one as well. I went 1-7 because I tried building tank Smolder. And then I played an RE game in ranked. I play mid. I basically only play mid. I play mid top ranked, and that's because Akali can go mid and top. I played another RE game in ranked. That's because Akali got banned again. Like, stop banning Akali. That's my champ. I can only win on Akali. But yeah, I went 4-6. I destroyed the Zed in lane. Completely destroyed him, by the way. Crushed. But then our top was feeding and our bot was feeding hard. How do you go 2-9 and how do you go 1-8 as a Ashe Senna? You're going against Varus Leona. Yeah, I get it. Leona. What the hell? And why are we facing Bronze 4 players? I'm an Iron 4. Why are we facing Bronze 4 opponent? Bronze 4? What? How is this fair? League of Legends Q. Alright, whatever, right? Got demoted to Iron 4. Then queued up another game. Oh no, I was already Iron 4 at that point. Queued up another game. Played Akali. I had to play Akali top, but I went 5-0. And completely crushed. I was top lane, right? Was I top lane? No, I was mid lane. Completely crushed this Yone. Completely crushed this Yone. Completely crushed this Yone. So it was beautiful. Queued up another game, last game of the day. I played mid again. Although I didn't play perfect, I played really good. I went against Galio, one of the harder matchups for Akali. We also have a team of 4 AP characters against their team. Now, actually, so this game, I was like, since we're going 4 AP characters, I'm gonna build 80 Akali. And 80 Akali does work. 80 Akali does work. Let me just preface this. 80 Akali does work. It's just not as good as AP Akali. But, like, it might catch them off guard if you play AP Akali. 80 Akali. So yeah. That's it for day 1. Hopefully I'll have more success tomorrow. Alright, see you guys. Bye. Alright, people. Day 2 just ended for my League of Legends gameplay. Now, today I played around how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 games. And it's time for me to talk to you about it. Go run through it. First game. That was kind of rough. I played Ari into Mel. Of course, I first picked Ari. Well, not first picked Ari. I saw we had a Vi on our team, and I was like, okay, since we have a Vi, I'll pick Ari. good combination. Then they pick Mel, and Mel just completely screws me over in lane. Yeah, so I lost that game. I died too many times. The biggest issue was like that game was Jungle was pissed off at me for some reason. Okay, whatever. And then the problem there is like Jungle doesn't make any plays near me, right? He sees like even if there was a play and even if Jungle could go do the play, Jungle wasn't gonna do it because they were just pissed off at me. So it's a bit of a shame, but that's what happened. Then I played a Victor game where I went insane early, but the problem was I played a few team fights. I positioned wrong in a few team fights, and even though I was really strong throughout the whole game, I was really strong throughout the whole game, and still probably the strongest at even when we lost. It's just I didn't position correctly, and we lost quite a few fights because of that, and it was a bit of a shame. Then I played a ranked game with my brother. He is platinum, that's his highest rank, but right now he's in silver. So I can queue iron and silver with him. And I am the lowest rated person in the lobby. And I wouldn't say I like screwed up in lane, because my lane was fine. The issue was just I didn't make... The issue with my Akali games never is lane phase. My laning is actually really good on Akali. The issue is I just don't know how to play the mid game and late game. Like if I want to review this, the game I lost with my brother, I just made tons of poor decisions late. Then there was one game where I won. Now, I only did 9k damage, right? Which really isn't a lot. I did 9k damage. The game ended pretty fast, but this is a point I want to make. It's not all about doing damage. It's about where your damage is going to, right? The opponent mid laner did 15k, but I completely screwed him in lane, right? I completely screwed the opponent Ari in lane. You know how disgusting it was at the end? I was in Akali, right? Ari level 9 can one-shot the back wave with her Q. So usually Ari will get would be able to win, right? But I was able to just because of this Ari, I don't know what she was doing. I think it's the way she built, but I was able to position insanely aggressively. So even though she is able to one-shot Q the back wave, since I'm playing so forward, I actually get lane prio. So yeah. I need to work on my mid game and end game sense. That will be it for today. Bye bye. What is up, people? I know the lighting is kind of weird. You guys just have to deal with it. Alright, let's talk about League of Legends. How did I do today? Number 1, invisible line. What is invisible line? So hold up, let me just get my OPGG out. Alright, what is invisible line? I saw this in a ASAP video. Basically, the invisible line is talking about how much farm you can get safely. How much what parts of the map do you own, right? There's a line going through the map, and what part do you own it? If the enemies enter here, you get to punish them. If you enter the opponent's line, they get to punish you. Now, the line is constantly shifting. Minion wave changes. Every movement you do changes. Your mana, your spells, your summons, everything changes that line. And the way you win is the way you play around that line, right? Like, you can strategically go into your opponent's line, get some farm, and get back into yours, right? It's about what you can safely do, right? I think a very important thing is to just bring this concept into your games. Now, I went on a bit of a losing streak earlier, but I kind of came back. Okay, let's talk about it. So I started off yesterday getting today, this morning, I got filled into being support. I picked Pike because I saw Carrier pick Pike, and we lost. I won in a Kali game, but a Kali top game, but I didn't. Wait, was I a Kali top? No, I was a Kali mid. Okay, I was a Kali into a Diantha. Not Diantha. What the hell? Diana, and I won. There's not much to talk about this. This game really, really like hurted me. I lost the game where I went 15-6. The thing is, like I said, I don't know how to play mid game. I suck at mid games. So I went on kind of a tilt streak. Not really. I took a break from mid lane. I took a break from Akali. I played some Dr. Mundo, and we took a break from that. Then we hit back. We get back into Akali. I go 11-0. Throughout the whole game, I knew I was ahead. I played around objectives perfectly. I was pinging my team. I was going around killing people. I played that not perfectly, but I played this really well. I went 11-0. I was basically unstoppable, right? And because I was like making plays around the map correctly, I was playing around the objectives correctly, we were able to stack dragons, we were able to get Baron, we were able to get Herald, and we were able to win the game off of that, right? The game where I went 15-6, I was actually 11-1 at one point, right? I was actually 11-1. I was extremely ahead, but I didn't play around our win conditions. I went around, what did I do? I farmed up more. What is that farm gonna do for me? If I do nothing with the farm, it's not gonna win us the game. And I think the most major thing about this perfect win, at least it wouldn't be perfect. I'm calling it a perfect win though. The reason why I'm calling it a perfect win is because I grabbed my resources, and every time I got more resources, I put it into myself, right? That's what you do. You get resources, you put it into yourself. But instead of like, oh, maybe I should farm more, I helped my team win. We got Drakes, we played around the map, we set up visions before all the objectives, we got the objectives. We were able to win because of that, right? Then I played a little rougher game. To be honest, it wasn't my best. I wouldn't say I got carried this game. I got a lead ahead, but I dropped a kill, which wasn't great. Throughout laning, it was kind of just rough for me, but all in all, the game was fine. I was able to help expand my lead. My team was able to win. We were able to play around objectives. I went 5-2, but does that really matter? Like, if I'm able to play around objectives well, then it shouldn't really matter. Then I played one more game, and this game was rough, but we still won. I died really early. It was not great. The opponent, Kha'Zix, was able to get fed, but throughout the game, I was making the right choices again. I'm going to the right areas, and when I needed to help out my team and make plays, I was able to go there and make plays. I think that's just what that's what I was struggling before. I didn't know how to win the game. I could win lane. That's not an issue for me. And even if I lose lane, I don't fall that far behind because I'm just really familiar with Akali. But I don't know how to win. And like these few games, I have been improving that. I have been improving how I can win. That's it for day 3. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Hello everybody. It's a little later than usual, but I have some games I have to talk to you guys about. I only played 3 games today, sadly enough, but I just kind of want to talk to you guys about it. Has not been good. I went 11-8 my first game as a Kali. We lost. I played another 11-8 game. Oh no, a 9-11 game as a Kali, and we lost. And then a 4-12 game as Jinx, and we lost. So I'm on a 3-game lose streak. Not happy about it. So for the Akali games, I died early. I got a comeback mid, and I just I don't know. I didn't position myself around the team fight correctly. I died, and I just keep feeding gold, and it's so frustrating to me because I know that I could play better. I know I did okay, but and it's like those games weren't lost because of me, but there was definitely many losing plays that I did, right? My team made a this is how I view it, right? There's only so much losing plays you can get away with before the opponent team is winning, right? And although I'm like, because I'm playing solo queue, the only thing consistent in every game is yourself, right? I can't control if my teammates decides to make 100 losing plays. That's not my fault. But if I contribute to those losing plays, then it starts becoming my fault. Sure, my teammates may have made 100 losing plays, but what if it takes 101 losing plays to make the opponent win, and I made that final one, right? That's how I've been feeling these few games. I'm making multiple losing plays. Sure, am I making the majority of losing plays? Probably not. But if I didn't make those losing plays, would we win? And the question it's like, I don't know, maybe the three losing plays I made are the three straws that broke the camel's back. And I need to realize, like, I think making small mistakes in early game, and people's like, if you make small mistakes here, everything will add up, blah blah blah. I think that's 100% correct. But everybody's gonna make small mistakes here, small mistakes here. It's easy to correct, but I think it's like really the big mistakes. I shouldn't have died out of position. That's not good. I shouldn't have died for the tower. This is not good. So many scenarios where I'm just caught out for no reason. And I think that's just something I need to work on. I need to stop making these losing plays. If I keep making a thing I was really proud of my 8-7 game was I made losing plays in the beginning. I sucked at the beginning, right? But in the end, I was in the right place. I was at the right place, right time constantly. I was making plays around the map correctly, and I wasn't throwing our lead. These two games, it was just like, what the hell am I doing? It's just, they were rough games. Anyways, that will be it for today. Thank you guys for what the hell. Now, I know I clickbaited Faker in the video, even though the most of the video didn't really cover it. It was just League of Legends. I think I really enjoyed doing this process. I think playing these games, making sure I always reflect on them, making sure I know what I did wrong, what I did right, and I think reflecting like this really helped me improve. And I think this is the case for basically anything you do, right? You just focus on something, you figure out what you did right, what you did wrong, and just talk about it, write it out, record yourself saying it. Although this wasn't exactly a 5-day training Faker challenge, because it's not really a challenge, it's just playing video games. But I still really enjoyed making this video. If you guys like watching it, please just look out for more, because it is summer. I'm gonna try and record more videos. I'm going to Boston in a few weeks, but yeah, I just really enjoy this process. Thank you guys so much for watching. That'll be it. Bye bye.